blessed spiritual journey. Lead me on from the dry desert of samsara to the endless bliss of nirvana, from the dreadful disease of duality to the radiant health of unity, from the illusion of names and forms to the truth of eternal Atman, from the prison of a little body to the expansion of the infinite self, from the bondage of karmic confinements to the freedom of the absolute truth, from the whirling wheel of birth and death to the eternal abode of liberation. Om Nilambuja Shyamal Komalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Maha Sayak Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham. Adorations to Lord Rama, whose complexion, like a blue lotus, is very tender and delightful in appearance. Sita is seated on his left side, carrying powerful bow and arrow in his hands. And he is in your own heart. So don't go after Bharata. Karo na Bharata. Karo na, don't do. Bhaya, fear. Ras, don't get involved with fearful movement of your mind. So, don't find solution elsewhere. Ask Karuna. With that wit, we will continue. Shri Ramcharitmanas, Ayodhya Kanda. It's a very profound setting to bring to your understanding and to your whole, your feeling, the role of bhakti, devotion. And that role is presented by Bharata's personality. His mother is Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi is a thoughtful movement in your mind. But thoughtful movement in the beginning seems like spoiling every fun that you had planned. What happens? You have planned so many funs. But then you have a thoughtful message. It's risky to travel. See, imagine all the fun that you have been imagining. Similar is the role of Godward movement. First stage mind is so dull. Godward movement doesn't mean anything. But then, led by good karma, there comes a stage, the thought, this question arises, all that you are doing for fun, where it is leading you to, what's the end goal behind all this. The moment that questioning movement starts, that Kaikeyi has started. And her servant is Manthara, that's Prakriti. That early stage Prakriti is not integrated in you, she is hunchback. Prakriti now influences questioning process, Kaikeyi, to become more dynamic and secure Bharata's position. The questioning process has the first focus to secure Bhakti. But that state is in the progress, not the final. In order to secure Bhakti, you have to have the entire integration of your personality. So your questioning process, Kaikeyi has to suffer from many frustrations and has to hear all bad things, dushta, kalankini, the wicked, the wiles, full of wiles. So having given you that, presently we have come to this stage where Bharata has performed ritual rites of father's cremation, and now all the assembly is set, where Sage Vasistha and all friendly people, especially Sage Vasistha, is giving instruction to Bharata that what is his duty now. His duty is to become the king. That was what Dasharatha's, led by Kaikeyi, that's what Dasharatha demanded. That sent Rama and Lakshmana into forest. And so that is the stage. Now they are all trying to persuade Bharata. Not persuade, just give him order that he should be the ruler. But realize, when you come to Satsanga, you are ordered, you are Brahman. The advanced commandment. But when you hear the order, you cannot literally follow it. So in a storyline, all that Guru says, Bharata doesn't agree with it. And it is not never considered unrighteous. So I'm trying to resolve how it sounds literally as in the storyline, which confuses people. Scriptures always say Guru's orders must be followed. And Bharata is the one who doesn't follow it. And thereby the Guru was more pleased. There's profound psychologies behind it. अनुचित उचित विचार तज ये पालहि पितु बैन ते भाजन सुख सुजस के बसहि अमर पति ऐन. Now the statement coming from higher source, from Vasistha, that one must follow the words of the Father without considering whether those words are rational or irrational, proper or improper. The instruction is pointing to that stage where Shraddha, faith, is active in your personality. When faith is active, you don't need the help of your reasoning. So it's a description of a mature state. So that's the ideal aspirant comes to that stage where he doesn't have to analyze. The moment teaching is given, his Shraddha, his faith, simply follows the teaching. To tell a swan to fly and simply one folds the wings and flies. But tell an egg to fly or a hatch. The hatchling will say, "Mummy, allow me to get a strength." And that's the state of Bhakti. Bharata, he hears all that, but with great respectful way, with great humility, he says, "But I don't have that strength to stay without Rama. So allow me to lead everyone to Rama and let Rama be the king." I've covered all that in a very quick way. But now you follow all details. Avasinaresha bachana pura karahu, palahu prajashoka pariharahu. This is the advanced ideal presented by Vasistha. King Dasharatha's words, you should not turn those words. You should not ignore or negate those words. You must make those words true. And what was the word? Be ruler of Ayodhya. And let people of Ayodhya be free from misery. Surapura nripa payihi sanparitoshu, तुम कहाँ सुकृतु सुजसु नहीं दोषु. And spirit of your Father in heaven will be highly fulfilled. You have paid the debt, Pitri Rin, in a most perfect way. Remember, there are 5 rins you have to pay. Deva Rin, debt to God. That's the ultimate rin. And Rishi Rin, sages who have given scriptural knowledge, pay their debt by studying, by practicing, by following their instruction. Then Pitri Rin, do that which allows the souls of your forefathers be inspired. And all these rins are paid best when you are turning to Godward movement. The answer is Godward movement. Therefore, the scripture says, one who has become a devotee of God, the moment that news breaks in those areas, that land where departed souls are, the forefathers begin to dance. There could be no better news than that. If they hear that their great-grandsons are making big roads and putting their names there, That's good, they're smile. But when they hear they become devotees, they begin to dance. All these allegorical statements. And rin, which is human debt, which we're sharing. Be good, do good. That's the way you pay the debt. And bhutarin, all that you, attention and the relationship you have with birds and animals and nature around you. But behind all that, Godward movement is the central highlight. If you are following that, then you have paid all debts. Thereby what it implies, you are no longer restricted by the cycle of birth and death. If you don't pay the debts, cycle is there. You don't have to buy any cycle. वेद विदित सम्मत सबही का यही बितु देई सो पावई टीका. And Vasistha continues that this is teaching given by scriptures, Vedas, that it's the king who chooses his successor. Karahu raju pariharahu galani, manahu mor bachan hit jani. Therefore, this is your father's instruction and his father's word. Don't turn his word into unreality. Give up grief. In brief, follow what we are saying. Be the king. Suni sukulahab Rama baidehi, anuchit kahab na pandita kehi. And even Rama and Lakshmana and Janaki, Sita, when they hear you have become king, they will be very happy. And all those who are pandits, they will all agree with this, approve this. Pandits relate to those who have great insight into Vedas. Panda term means vivek buddhi. Panda sanjayate, jasmin. The buddhi, that intellect in which viveka arises. Anyone who possesses that intellect is called pandit. So this is a broad, profound, but it is used for in every stage. And thereby you will be also making all your mothers happy. And the praja, all people will be very happy. This type of teaching has a little trick, divine trick. It is testing Bharata's strength. It's just like saying, a disciple who has control to Manipur chakra and comes to his teacher, and the teacher says, accelerate it. Don't just stay quiet with that. Come to the throat center. Now, if a disciple says, oh Guru, wonderful, tomorrow I'll do it. The disciple has failed. Because Guru gave what he is saying, you have to understand, is it real for you? Can you really follow it? And so that should be your focus. And that will not upset the Guru, because his asking you is a kind of a test. But when you agree with it, then the Guru knows you are a dull-witted student. So sometimes what seems like following an obedience is not so simple. परम तुम्हारा राम कर जानी, सो सब विधि तुम सन भल मानहि, सौंपेहु राजु राम के आए, सेवा करेहु स्नेह सुहाए. All people who know how deeply related you are with Sri Rama, who are such a great devotee of Rama. Therefore, you continue to rule Ayodhya until Rama comes after 14 years. And when he comes, you keep seeking to him. And then you continue to love Rama and serve him. कीजिए गुरु आयसु अवसि, कहीं सचिव कर जोरी, रघुपति आए उचित जस, तस तब कर बहोरी. Sumantra and other ministers, they all with folded hands, they give advice to Bharata. Please follow what Guru Vasistha is telling you. And continue to rule until Rama comes after 14 years. And when Rama comes, and whatever Rama says, you do. Kaushalya dhari dhiraj dharai kahai, Puta patyasur ayasu ai. Now Kaushalya, mother, presents her statement similar to Vasistha. Another challenge for Bharata. But looks like expression of great love. What she says, O son, obeying your Guru's orders is the best remedy of this miserable condition that we are facing. The loss of Dasharatha and Rama, Sita have gone to forest. This hovers like a calamity. And the best remedy is you follow Guru's order. Kaushalya dhari dhiraju gahi. Kaushalya, mother, comes from the word kushal. Kushal means skill. I'm trying to present to you the understanding that Kaushalya, the spirit of being skilled, that works like a motherly nourishment for all the 4 yogas. And especially Rama is the special focus. But in order to have Rama shine, all 4 brothers are also involved. Kaushalya, in fact, loved them all. In other words, if you are intent upon handling everything you do, physical, mental, spiritual, with skill, not haphazard. Greater the skill, greater will be your internal harmonization, integration. Musicians know better. When you handle strings, it doesn't require mathematics, how much you should push this one, how about that one? It requires a skill, musical skill. That skill has to enter in human life. If it has entered, your life will present all challenges. But you will have the philosophy of wait and watch and wonder and never wander. You are not facing a life of despair. And who did it? The spirit of skill, a motherly protection. The Sanskrit word is dhairya. For folk language, it's called dhiraj. Dhairya means patience. What to wait and watch. These two together is called dhiraj. You go deeper into meaning, what constitutes patience. Dhi plus raj. Dhi relates to purity of intellect. And the quality of that, if purity of intellect develops, your personality gains a type of strength that is called dhriti. Dhriti kshama damasteyam shaucham indriya nigraha. While describing dharma, dhriti is used as the first step. A spiritual strength, a spiritual firmness with which you follow your progress. So that dhriti, each time you face a challenge and the mantra for resolving the challenge or handling the challenge is dhriti, dhiraj. Dhi, purified intellect, is like your guru. And your patience is the guru's dust of his feet. Dhi raj. Raj is dust. Charana raj. So instead of just staying with Charanamrit in the temple, learn to have Dhi raj. So Kaushalya Devi is saying to Bharata that, "O child, do what Guru is saying. So adarye karye hitamani, tajye vishadu kala gati jani." Follow Guru's instruction and give up grief. Ban Raghupati Surpati Naranahu, Tumhe bhati tapta kadarahu. Rama is in the forest. Father King Dasharatha is in heaven. You are afflicted by separation. But not only you, all the people in Ayodhya are afflicted. O son, parijana praja sachiva sab amba, tumhi sut sab kaha avalamba. All people in the royal family, all those who are subjects, ministers, all of them are afflicted and you are the only support. Laki vidhi bam kal kathinai, dhiraj dharahu matu bali jai. Having faced, having confronted adversity that is presented by Brahma, the creator, and the mystery of time, I'm holding on because there is a subtler meaning behind. Two things are being pointed out: Vidhi, Brahma, and time. Bhakti movement, devotional movement, should not stay with Brahma's world, should not stay with karma. Bhakti it grows in the world of Brahma. That means you evolve, led by your good karmas. But the Bhakti movement is meant not to be confined to the karma world. Bhakti is not a good karma. Bhakti is purity of heart that allows your soul to be rid of all karmas. When you are rid of all karma, the entire vidhi vidhan has to move away. Entire Brahma, the parvitti world. And so, that stage has come. So vidhi bam. Vidhi is not in harmony with you because you are bhakta. Kal kachinai. If you are dependent upon karmic fruits, you have to recognize the importance of time and space. Time becomes your reality. But if you are moving with bhakti, time doesn't matter. Devotions puts you out of beyond time within moments. It's a time transcending process. Karmic bondage highlights time, space, causation. True yoga movement, integral movement, leads you out of this WWW. Where, why, when. Otherwise, you are working with this strange computer and website where everything depends upon how your mouse button shows. गुरु के बचन सचिव अभिनंदनु, सुने भरत हे हित जनु चंदनु, सुनी बहोरी मातु ब्रजबानी, शील स्नेह सरल सरस मानी. Bharata, with humility, went on listening to the words of Guru and the words of ministers. The ministers went on pleading that he should be king. All this he heard from Guru and mother and others. All was like cool breeze coming from sandalwood forest. And especially he heard the tender voice coming from Kaushalya Mother Kaushalya. Shield, very gentle, sneh. It's like Sheetal Mand Sugandh, cool, gracious. Sani saral ras matu bani, suni bharatu vyakul bhaye. All these tender sentiments poured on Bharata. Loving words, pleading for him to become the king. Having heard all these wonderful, gentle, cool, gracious, but Bharat vyakul bhaye. Bharata became eternally agitated. How he can handle all that? Lochan saroruha sravata sinchat viraha urankur naye. And his eyes that were quite calm without tears, and now tears started dropping out of his eyes. The tears caused by vira, separation from Rama. All these tender words to make him comfortable. Bharata accepts it. But all that activates Bharata to love Rama more. And he faces separation from Rama, the pain of separation. And the eyes begin to bring out tears of vira, tears of divine love. These are very rare tears. Otherwise, tears flow all the time. Even little dust brings tears out of the eyes. I'll just give you a little suggestion of witty statement given by Kabira. Kabir Das ki ulta mani, barse kambal bhinge pani. Kabira says words that are difficult to understand, ulta bani. What it appears literally, the meaning is totally opposite. And what it is, barse kambal. The word kambal relates to blankets. Blankets are falling, bhinge pani, and water is getting wet. It's completely done with. Foolish statement. But kambal means lotus eyes. Kamal. Same word with slight little change. Kamal, lotus, referring to your eyes. The eyes rain tears. And pani word, Sanskrit word pani, very close to it, refers to your hand. Hands are folded, divine feeling in your heart, eyes rains tears, and your hand drop those tears on your eye, on your hands. So varshe kambal, being a pani. And that's the description of a very profound, gracious heart that has developed love for God. Can cry for so many things, but love of God brings out, and again this also is a progressive movement. Something good sentiment brings out tears. They are cool tears. Bad sentiments bring out hot tears. And the best of cool tears come by bhakti-based heart. And those tears are extremely inspiring. So that type of tears were flowing from the eyes of Bharata. So dasha dekhat samay tehi bisri sabahi sudhi deh ki. When people saw this, they lost their body awareness. They forgot about their body. That also is such a suggestion. That love has dominated your heart, love of God. Your mind will not be holding on to your body identity. Tulsi Sarahat Sakal Sadar Seema Sahaj Saneha Ki. Tulsi Daji says, Bharata, exemplary expression of his love for Rama, that inspired all people who were around. They all began to praise Bharata. They forgot about all the instructions given by Vasistha and others. But Bharata became the highlight. Bharatu kamal kar jori, thir dhurandhar dhir dhari, bachan amiye janu bori, det uchit uttar sabahi. Bharata, holding on to patience, summoning up his courage in his heart, folding his lotus hands, spoke words steeped in nectar, very nectarine words. But words meant to negate all they have said, that he should be the king. The subjects, ministers, and everyone here, they all in agreement of what Guru has said. And Mother Kaushalya herself has agreed with all that Guru has said. And I am also place Guru's orders on my head. And that's my ideal. I will be placing Guru's order on my head. Guru Pitu Matu Swami Hitabani Suniman Mudit Kariye Bali Jani. And Bharata expresses his wisdom, that one must listen to the advice or instruction given by Guru, Father, Mother, Lord, and friend. Listen to all this advice with a very joyous mind, without going into analysis. Is this right? Is this wrong? If one does that, one brings load of sin on one's heart. This I have already explained to you what it really means. To have Shraddha-based understanding, then you don't go after analysis. But that's the ideal. So let me first give his, then he says, but. तुम तो सदेहु सरल सिख सोई, जो आचरज मोर मल बल होई. All of you are saying that will lead me to what is good for me. यद्यपि यह समुझत हूँ नीके, तदपि होत परिशो परितोष नदीके. And I understand. All you have said is perfectly rational, perfectly right, perfectly authentic. But tadapi hot paritosh na jike. But it's not bringing contentment in my heart. It's like a baby will say, the laddu you are giving is so wonderful, but my teeth are paining. See the divine art. Otherwise, you can say, all of you are saying, but I don't agree with that. I have decided What I think is right. I will have Rama come here. See the same thing. How graciously it is brought out and how ungraciously your mind can handle it. And that's a big challenge in everyone's life. And with this, we'll hold off. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardanam Urvarkum Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchid Dukha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Shri Ramayana Namah Om Namah Shivaya Hari Om Tatsat